Hey, Roberto Monaco here with Influenceology, and today I have a very special friend, my brother, Braden Draggoo. What's up, buddy? How you doing,
How
my
you
man?
doing? Oh, another good day, living the dream.
I love it. You actually, you are living the dream. So for those who don't know, Braden is the number one financial planner in the US. I had a chance to meet him over 10 years ago. I had a chance to participate in two of his high level, he does his high level masterminds for top entrepreneurs. While he's a financial planner, he's a entrepreneur by heart. He has many businesses. And every year, Braden does these amazing masterminds, which I spoke last year, the year prior, and he has high caliber speakers and entrepreneurs. And we decided to record a quick video here so Braden can talk more about how he built his business. And the answer is relationships. He's the king of relationships. Braden, tell us a little bit about the masterminds and why you developed them.
I think like for me, it was like a connection zone. Like I wanted to always be in the people zone, but then I wanted to be in the right people zone. And so like we surrounded ourselves with the absolute best entrepreneurs around the United States, and we just started like bringing them together more and giving them value and providing for them. And they've given us back more than anything we could have ever asked for. And so it's just like that human capital and that relationship capital, it just burns for us. That's a really big passion that we want to connect these amazing entrepreneurs and give them more content and more relationships and more value. And so these events are just really, it's all about getting in the room with the right people, but then also like you, bringing speakers like you and lots of other influential speakers that are doing all kinds of things that you're getting great content. You're getting tons of nuggets of gold through these 2-day immersions.
Yeah.
But more than anything, you're sitting in the room with all these entrepreneurs and steel manufacturing companies and orchardists and like land developers, whatever they are, they're all, it's not one industry, it's all different industries, right? Doctors, chiropractors, it can be anybody, but you're just learning from each other, right? And we just facilitate that. And we love it. We love it.
I love it. Something that's very impressive because when you talk, what I love about you, buddy, because you have a heart of gold, and he works. He has a license with New York Life Insurance, and there's 13,000 agents. Just to give a context here, and last year Braden was the number one out of 13,000. And the way he was, one of the ways that he was able to become so successful is by adding value. And one of the things that I love about your masterminds, not only as a speaker, but I remember the two masterminds that I went, I speak, I sit down, I take notes because there is so much brilliance in the room. So tell us about the upcoming, I'm gonna share here a little bit about your website. Tell us about the upcoming mastermind that you have. This is the web. By the way, guys, for those interested, you can go to myprosperityzone.com. Oh, I know this guy. I know this guy. I know this guy. You're gonna learn more about Braden. There's some videos. It's super high level. Tell us a little bit about the upcoming mastermind.
The upcoming mastermind is going to be it's going to be really cool because we got a guy coming in. His name's Scott Donald. He's an entrepreneur, and the cool thing about our masterminds and what we do with our events or any speaker that we ever have come in, we require them or we don't have them come is how many times do you go to events and you go to a big event, you got hundreds of people and the speaker comes up and they speak for an hour and a half and then they leave and they're
Yeah,
gone. They're not there.
yeah,
There's no connectivity. So
yeah,
when we do these events, like you mentioned, you've been to them and you've spoke, then you stay there and you're a part of it for those 2.5 days. And so
yeah,
all of our speakers, they stay at the event. So they're going to listen to Roberto speak, but then the next speaker is going to go up and give his amazing content. But then they're staying in the event. They're part of the event. They're going to the dinners in the evening time. So like you're actually getting real connections that you can take away, which is amazing. And that's what people want, right?
a hundred percent, 100%. So let me show the
People
like.
don't want to just get people don't want to just get like motivated for an hour and a half, 2 hours, 2 days, and then not have a connection to have a real relationship with somebody that they really connected with.
100%. Man, this location is amazing. I never been there. Can you tell us a little bit about the location
Oh
here?
man, this location is it's in the greatest spot in the state of Washington. So Washington State, this is basically like in the mountains. And this is a 56-mile long lake. It's a huge lake in the middle of these mountains, but it gets 100 degrees in the summertime. So it's like the number one destination in the state of Washington. So everybody from Seattle and the east side, everybody comes here, and this is like a huge gathering spot. But it's just a beautiful lake. It's a fresh water lake, so it's fed, so the water is clear as clear. It's just beautiful, right? It's a little teeny small town, 10,000 people, but in the summertime it's like 50,000 with all the tourists and all the fun stuff that goes on. So it's a pretty amazing venue for
I
sure.
love it. I love it. So can you tell, you know the speakers better than I do, so can you share a little bit about the upcoming speakers that we
Yeah,
have?
Rich Christensen, he's an amazing guy. He is going to be really highly focused on going through talking about legacy network and legacy planning and all of these different things that have nothing to do with money. Rich has written 10, 15 books. One of his really great books I like is it's called Bootstraps Business. It's an
I have a great
amazing
book. Great book. I read
great
that.
book.
Yeah.
But so he's just an entrepreneur, right? He started, I don't know how many businesses he started, but at least 50 plus businesses that he started with less than $10,000. He's sold all of them for over $1 million in many different countries, like in 14 different countries. So it's not like he's just doing business in the United States. So just he's an amazing entrepreneur. And the cool stuff that he has is the whole network and everything that he does with the legacy side of his planning
Mhm.
is pretty incredible with the family network that he's built. So he's going to be sharing all kinds of stuff when it comes to business owners and family generational planning. So it'll be really fun. Then we got you, right? You're going to come in and talk to us about influencing people from speaking and all which is amazing. It's going to
Yeah.
be really cool. And the thing I like about you, Roberto, is you bring the energy, right? People just
Yep.
love the energy and you're going to get everybody jacked up. But
Yep.
it's all about communicating, right? The last speaker that we have is Scott Donald. He's an
Yep.
amazing guy, really good friends with Tim Tebow. He's an amazing guy. And he has basically traveled all over the world and really studied the families that are the strongest families that keep their marriages together. They keep their families together. They keep their kids together. They keep their money together. They keep
Yep.
their businesses together. So he's studied these families all over the world. And what he's doing is he has this really cool company called Fig and Eagle. And what
Mhm.
he's done is he basically comes and he's going to show us the whole study and he's going to show us what are the traits that these families do. What are the strongest families doing and what does that look like and who are these families, right? So it's going to be really impactful. It's not like when people come to our events, it's not like a money seminar. We're not doing any of that. This is real life building stuff.
I love that. I love it. So I know you have planned some outside activities as well. In addition to the training, can you talk a
Yeah,
little bit
so
about that as well?
a little bit of the schedule, right? Everybody
Yep.
comes in on Sunday. We had a few people that have already registered that have opted out, but the ones that are ready to go, we always call it a wow experience. We want to have a wow moment. We want people to live, and
Hmm.
we bring people in and we want to show them a moment and an experience. So we're dropping everybody out of two planes, right? We're going skydiving at 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock, and then it's going to be a great time, epic time. And then everybody checks in their hotel, and then we have a dinner cruise. We rented a yacht. We're going to be out on a boat, and that's going to be amazing on this amazing lake, this amazing setting. And that's kind of like the welcome reception from 6 to 9:30. And then Monday, Tuesday, that's the immersion, right? That's when
Hmm.
we're going to be connecting. That's when we're with the people for those full 2 days. And then in the evenings, amazing wineries and amazing bands and music and all kinds of stuff at some of these amazing wineries. If people don't know about Chelan and Walla are like the Napa Californias of the wine country. So we have amazing wineries. So we got some really cool places just to go treat everybody that they're going to have. Bring your spouse and enjoy an amazing setting on the lake and amazing dinners and amazing food with great
I love
people.
it. I love it. So for those interested, they can go to I'm gonna put right below here the comments. I'm gonna put two links, one for the brochure, the other link for the website. And do you have a special message here for entrepreneurs? They may be considering attending. What would be the final message here?
So the final message would be these are like exclusive events. So they're very smaller, more intimate events, like where they're not really necessarily open completely out there. So when people want to come, they have to contact, maybe they reach out to you, reach out to me, then we would send them the direct link.
Mhm.
All the
Yep.
information you're going to be putting out, that's just going to be all the information. But if they're really serious and they want to meet other entrepreneurs and other business owners, then we'll send them a direct link, right?
Yep.
And that's the registration link and everything like that.
I love that. So, as someone who has been to two of those events, I highly encourage Braden and his team. They have a heart of gold. You're going to feel welcome. You're going to network with super high level entrepreneurs who are making big things. And plus, you're going to have a great time. It's not like an event when you have, a lot of people, and no, it's like very intimate, very exclusive. And if you want to be part of a super powerful group of entrepreneurs who are experiencing life at the highest level, join us in July, and you're going to have a great time. Thanks so much, Braden, for sharing your time today, buddy.
Yeah, thank you. Awesome.